Hi guys, I don't know exactly what's going on, but I know 100% that there is a lot of vindication happening right now. And like I tell you guys all the time, like don't sweat it. Okay, like whatever is going on in your life right now, just have faith in God and just know that God is going to handle it. God definitely gave me some confirmations relating to the messages that I put out yesterday, or one of the messages I put out yesterday. And people, he literally let me know last night, people are actually regretting the way how they felt about you and how they treated you. Okay, not only are they regretting how they treated you, but the types of feelings they had towards you, they are regretting it. Remember I told you in yesterday's video that, when people have no reason to dislike you or no reason to hate on you, and they end up joining in with other people who dislike you, they end up making it hard for themselves, because when the truth comes out and they find out the person that has been spewing the lies, or the person that has been, trying to convince other people to hate you, when they find out that person is lying, then they start to feel bad and they start to look like, whoa, I can't believe I just joined in that, right? And it's kind of like a revelation that they have, right? So a lot of people right now, relating to many of you guys, they're going through some regrets and they're keeping an eye on you. They're keeping an eye on you, and they're already seeing the changes in your life. They're already seeing what God has been doing in your life. And a lot of people regret the way they feel about you, because sometimes when someone dislikes you or someone disregards your feelings, they don't have to physically do something. Sometimes it's the way they feel about you. They can be low-key hating on you. It can be like a friend who's low-key hating on you, and you've been nice to this friend. You've always been there for this friend. You've done nothing wrong to this friend for this friend to hate on you. You've done nothing wrong to this family member for them to hate on you, but deep down in their hearts, they just had this disappointment when it came to your life, like disappointment when it came to how God's hands is on your life, and disappointment, and they kept comparing themselves to you, and they regret it. Because here's the worst mistake that people can make is, when you have a good person in your life, cherish that person. Good people don't come around easily. And if you realize that the person that's in your life is amazing, they've never given you a reason to dislike them, they've never given you a reason to judge them or to think the worst about them, and you start to feel weird about the person, like you start to feel like you're starting to dislike the person, you have to really check yourself on the spot, and you got to really go to God. And one of the best things to do is to take accountability for how you feel. Never sit there and validate your actions and look for excuses to validate your actions, because the worst thing you can do, the worst thing that can happen, is now you have removed yourself from that person, they remove themselves from you, and then later on you see the person that you ended up disliking, or you had these secret animosity towards, you end up seeing them, and when you see them later on, you're going to feel worse about yourself, because you're going to see God's hands on this person's life, and you're going to realize, wow, this person never really did anything to me, and that's something that you have to face in the moment, so you don't lose good people. You don't lose good people. It's very hard to find a good person, whether it's someone you're in a relationship with, whether it's someone that's a friend, whether it's just a really good friend. It's really hard in this day and age right now to find good people, to find authentic people, to find honest people, to find friendly people. A lot of people, are not right in their minds. A lot of people, there's a lot of evil in the world. So when you find someone that loves you and that cares for you, appreciate the person, because if you don't appreciate the person, God is going to make sure that you find out that that person that you let go of, or that person that was meant to be that best friend, or that person that was meant to be, that supportive family member or colleague or friend or whoever, God is going to make sure that you see what you have lost. He is going to make sure that you are witnessing what it is that you have lost, because God wants to teach us lessons, not in a negative way, but for wisdom, for us to gain wisdom, for us to gain knowledge. So what he was telling me last night is like, yeah, a lot of people regret the way they feel about you guys, the way they felt about you guys, because a lot of people judged you, didn't get to know you, didn't get to know your personality, who you are. They just saw you, and they may have judged you for how you looked. They may have judged you because you may be cute. That happens a lot. They may judge you for things that you have no control over. You get what I'm saying? And some people, they just thought the worst about you without even giving you a chance to prove who you are. You know what I mean? Or to be yourself. And then now when they see you, it's like, wow, that girl is super chill, or that guy is super chill, or wow, I regret the way how I felt about the person, because technically they didn't even do anything to me, so yeah, guys, treat people, when you meet people, treat them with kindness, and don't always think the worst about people. But that's what God was showing me last night. He was saying that there's people who regret the way they felt, and God is really teaching these individuals a lesson. He's really teaching them a lesson right now when it comes to you. And I feel like he's teaching a lot of people that have mistreated you guys and hurt you guys. He's teaching a lot of people a lesson. And to let people know that when it comes to you, you're not like every other person. You are extremely different. You are extremely special. You're a blessing, and it's hard to find people like you. So God is literally showing them ex-friends that didn't appreciate your friendship. God is teaching them a lesson. The parents that may have that disregarded your feelings and may have hurt you and didn't know much about you because you couldn't really be yourself around your parents, God is teaching them a lesson. The exes or the lovers that hurt you in the past that didn't appreciate you, God is teaching a lot of people a lesson when it comes to his anointed. Okay, when it comes to his chosen ones, he is teaching them a lesson. So continue to be great, continue to be humble, continue to love God, give God all the glory, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.